Here, this is Lord Potato, and this is what if Naruto had a powerful, very powerful ability. Part, part 4. Wait, is part 4? Yeah, part 4. So, part 1, 2, and 3 were last year, September. I uploaded, so yeah. Um, am I going to redo part 1, 2, or 3? No, I'm just gonna continue on from, part 3 to part 4. I know all of you are gonna be like, wait, so if it's last year, why the fuck are you continuing it? Since you see here, I'm a very lazy fucker, and all the older what ifs that are like Naruto and all that, I need to finish before they become also 1 year. But not the point. Also, I should mention one thing. Some of the Asa what ifs, I am going to do part 5 of what if Asa was the reincarnation Gojo and Kakashi and had metallic magic, part 5. But let me first continue on with this what if, and let me shut the fuck up. But yeah, let me do a recap because it's been 1 year and you're all gonna probably forget what happened in part 3. So part 3, well, I'm just gonna do part 3, not part 1 and 2. Because I already did a recap for those two in different what ifs. But since this is a 1 year what if, let me just go on with the recap. Let me first do something. Okay, let me begin now. So, we go into a recap. So, last time Naruto Uzumaki, also known as the Troll God, because Naruto you see here, I should mention about his special ability. His special ability allows him to get anything from thin air. Whatever he's thinking, he gets it from thin air. He needs something, if he needs like something to, use against people, like a sword or anything, he can get it from thin air. He just needs to know the materials, the length of the sword, of how big it's gonna be, or how wide it's gonna be, or whatever. He also needs to know how it's gonna work, or he can just create it and then logically he would already know how it works. You see here, Naruto, even though he has that ability, he also has a second ability that I kind of did explain in part 3, but into a little bit less on how it works. So his second ability, even though that first ability is pretty damn overpowered, his second ability is his eyes. His dark, deep, sapphire eyes that he's shown to someone named Zayana, who he gets kind of sad around, but yeah. Or kind of comfortable with her, but not the point. Let me explain who Zayana is. Zayana is an OC character with long green hair and, did I say bluish eyes? I don't remember her eyes were blue. I think I didn't even mention. Her eyes would be, green awesome. Unlike, same with her twin brother who has green hair, like green short hair, and green, I say blue eyes, because her father had blue eyes, but yeah. Also, her father doesn't have green hair, mostly has blonde hair, but yeah. But not the point. Naruto's second ability is called All-Seeing Eyes. So, All-Seeing Eyes are basically similar to the 6 eyes of Gojo's, where he can actually look at an object or look at anything, and he already knows how to use it, he already knows how to do it. He just, already knows all of this stuff. So, of course, that's his second ability. Well, mostly it's a dojutsu. That kind of mutated from the Uzumakis. So, of course, that eye actually is more powerful than the Rinnegan and Sharingan. But yeah, and even Byakugan. Oh wait, no, I'm not going to call it All-Seeing Eye, because the All-Seeing Eye is mostly the Byakugan, what they call it. This is called the All-Knowing Eye. Yeah, sorry about that. When I burp, food almost went into my mouth, and I thought I was gonna puke, so I couldn't really talk for a little bit moment. But also, it fucking sucks. Let me mention one thing. It fucking sucks when you eat, and then you're extremely full, and then when you burp and food comes back up, it gets quite annoying. Yeah, especially when you're trying to do a video. I should probably not eat that much, but I didn't even eat that much. Whatever. Not the point. Let me go back into the what if and let me shut the fuck up about my problems. But yeah, his eyes. Well, his eyes are called the all-knowing eyes, where he actually knows what the object is. He doesn't need to see what the object is entirely. The eyes. Well, if he activates his eyes and his first very powerful ability, which they're actually combined together because they actually allow him to do anything because it's like godly abilities. With both of them active, he actually already knows like half the things. He accidentally did it before. Actually explain that a little bit into the what if, but yeah. But with those eyes, he's able to see and know almost anything. But not the point. So of course, after explaining those two abilities, I should mention how Naruto actually looks like without his genjutsu, because he has a mastery of genjutsu. A mastery of genjutsu where he can change, someone's reality to a fake reality, but it seems real. It seems like a what's it called genjutsu from the eye, from the Sharingan. But really, it's not even Naruto using an eye genjutsu. It's just his normal powerful genjutsu using. But Naruto's aim, he's very skilled in genjutsu, just trapping, because of his pranks most of the time, and he's very stealthy. Even though with the orange jumpsuit and the blondish hair, without the blue eyes, you can't really see him thanks to his mask, because his troll mask looks like that. But of course, what's it come? With all of that, you might think that's actual Naruto, but truly, he has a mastery over Genjutsu and he doesn't show his face much. So, he did show his face to Sayana and how he looks like, also his height. Naruto is not 4'9". His height is 5'6". Not 5'6". I'm gonna change it to 5'4". So he is taller than a normal average 12-year-old. 5'4". Of course, actually, no. Should I say 5'4"? No. Yeah, you're not 5'6". He's a little bit taller than an average 12-year-old. He could be mistaken to be 14-year-old or even a 15-year-old. But not the point. He is that tall, and of course, he's also has dark black hair, like purely black hair. And of course, his dark blue eyes actually makes his his dark hair, his black hair makes his like bluish eyes, his dark deep color sapphire eyes, makes him more of a menace. Of course, he has whisker marks. His like 6 whisker marks, 3 in each side. Of course, he also has his clothing is different. He has a black flak jacket, black shirt, black pants, and black sandals, unlike his counterpart for his Genjutsu one. So yeah. Of course, after Naruto shown it to Sayana understand and said, yes, okay. Can you, when she kinda asked Naruto not to put the Genjutsu back, but Naruto actually did not want to kind of show his true self yet. So that's why. So, let me begin into part 4. Of course, this is where Naruto is doing more pranks around the village, and of course not caring about anyone's feelings. He's like, you know when Gojo and Gojo is kind of like running through a like path of flowers, and of course just laughing on all that, just like skipping and all that. Yeah, that's what Naruto's doing. I was about to say Asashina, and then I realized I'm calling 2 other fucking MCs character name, but yeah. Of course, this is where Naruto's doing that. He's like, you guys are so pathetic. Oops, I dropped a mallet down from the sky. Someone gets hit in the head and gets knocked the fuck out. People are now running through their shops right now, hiding inside their shops, because now there's Naruto the Menace right now. So yeah, this is where Naruto is just keep doing that until an ambush stops Naruto in his tracks, and Naruto says, "Oh, you're no fun, Cat-sama, or Nika-sama. Who are you again? I'm gonna call you Cat-sama. It's no fun. You're no fun. let me just have my fun, he says. This is where, well, what's it called? Yugao. No, not Yugao. Yugao says, Naruto, you need to come with me. And also, Hanbo's clean up the mess that Naruto made. Aww, you're no fun, Cat Soma. Let me just have a little bit of fun. This is where Naruto creates a bomb at thin air. And this is where Naruto throws it, but this is where Cat Soma threw a Tonto to pierce through the bomb and explode in midair. Naruto says, aww. This is where the cat mask would kind of grab Naruto from the arm and then just, mostly use a body flicker to kind of get him towards the, Hokage Tower. Naruto says, hey old man, what do you want anyway? This is where, Hiruzen says, Cat Anbu, you may go. All you other Anbus may also leave. But they all say, but certain. This is where the Hiruzen says, leave. All of them nodded. This is where Naruto says, you guys got in trouble. Because Naruto's very petty and childish right now. And this is where, Hiruzen says, Naruto. Yeah, what do you want? Yes, Gigi? Can you not cause trouble around the village? Hell the fuck no, I'm gonna cause a lot of trouble. I am a troll of this world. This world shall be trolled to the maximum. This is where, Hiruzen sighs and says, Naruto, didn't you just want to be a ninja? To troll other villagers. That's what you gave me. That's the advice, and I still have that as a recording. This is where Naruto pulls out a device. Hey Naruto, you should definitely be a ninja. You can troll other villages when I sent you on missions. Hiruzen says, Naruto? What? What is that? This device where I can record your voice. Fuck. But, Naruto, how's your team? And please tell me you haven't killed any of your team. I haven't. I really haven't. Naruto kind of just sat down and said that he hasn't. Oh, that's good. Well, luckily none of them have been injured. But I'm just kind of calling you here for the tuning exams. And please, please, please don't troll anyone. Oh, but Hiruzen. This is what Hiruzen says. You told me that I could troll anyone when I become a ninja. This is where, he gets another recording out, and this is where, if you become a ninja, you can troll any ninja in the world. If you become a ninja, at least gaining rank. This is where Hiruzen goes pale and says, wait, no, I didn't mean that. Then, if you didn't mean it that much, then that means I'll give up being a ninja. This is where Hiruzen goes, wait, no Naruto, please. Naruto says, you told me that I can become a ninja, that I can show everyone, that I can actually make their lives a living misery hell. This is where, Hiruzen gulps and says, Naruto, you don't have that cheery tone about trolling people. But I do, Hiruzen. I do. When I meet them, you're gonna feel hell. This is where Hiruzen gulps and realizes that Naruto's going to be such a fucking menace to everyone. This is where Hiruzen says, okay, well, bye, Naruto. This is where Naruto says, okay, bye, Hiruzen. He gets up and be cheerful and walks away and, opens the door and just dips. This is where Hiruzen is paling at the sight of how much Naruto is going to cause of destruction in the tuning exam. You see here, Naruto might be cheerful and friendly when he's trolling people, but really it's just something to help him cope with his kind of trauma on how everyone hates him. This is where, his actual true feelings from his cheerful, happy troll face is nothing but a dead, emotionless murderer who will actually kill people and won't give a shit that much. This is where, Naruto just disappears and right now leaves. Of course, Naruto was chasing him, and this is where Naruto of course, goes into an alleyway. When he left the what's it called, Kage Tower, multiple root ombus were kind of following him. He goes into an alleyway, and this is where multiple root ombus wanted to get Naruto because of the fact how strong he is, and he's a Konoha weapon. This is where, well, when they all kind of turn around to, well, not turn around, found where Naruto's at, Naruto takes off his mask, just takes it off, and shows an ominous color, blue color, like an aura or whatever, like misty blue kind of coming from the corner of his eye when he turns around. This is what, well, in a blink of a flash, all the root onwards heads were just chopped off in an instant, thanks to Naruto making a tanto. This is where, well, Naruto disappears after that and putting back his mask. And right now being happy again. But yeah, this is where, well, we go into a time skip of, well, Sanho, and even Zayana being on, well, a team waiting for Naruto getting into the Chunin exams. So, of course, Sanho did actually ask his, like, two children and Naruto, even though he kind of counts Naruto as a children also, and asking if they want to go into the Chunin exam. This is where, well, Zanhe, who's actually, well, not Zanhe, Zanhe, who's actually Zanhe's son, says yes, of course. Zayana kind of says, yeah, of course. And this is where Naruto looks at him sternly and says, why, of course. Right now, acting kind of stern, well, not sternly, acting kind of goofy. This is where Zayana's face is always red around Naruto. Thanks to the fact that she actually saw Naruto's face for the first time, his actual true face, and true colors most of the time. It pains her to see how Naruto's eyes were. A dark, ominous, sadness, emotionless eyes. This is what, well, she once actually tried to make Naruto smile. Somehow. She's trying to figure out. But yeah. Of course, it worked. Well, we go into, well, the Chunin exam. Chunin exam, yeah. Of course, there's so many students that are right now inside, getting inside and all that. And this is where, well, Naruto and the others gets to, of course, they see Rock Lee versus Sasuke, and Sasuke gets his ass beat 6-way on a Sunday. This is where Rock Lee comes out of nowhere and challenges Naruto to a fight. Naruto says, okay, want a handshake? This is where, well, Rock Lee says, oh, why, thank you. This is where when they have a handshake, stink bug appears. This is where, well, Rock Lee says, ah, what did I smell? This is where, well, Naruto says, oh, it's a friendly handshake with a stink bug. Don't worry about it. This is what, well, Rock Lee says, got it. He's like, phew, God, that smells bad. But I will not lose. This is where, well, Naruto in his trollish form is right now looking at Rock Lee. Rock Lee says, bring it on. He rushes at, well, Naruto. There's some people watching this, like some Chunin people, but, well, not Chunin people. Mostly some, like, other teams and all that. This is where, well, a team of the Cloud was kind of watching this and saying, what the hell? This is where, well, what's it called? Someone on the team of the Cloud, mostly this guy with dark skin and white hair, says, you know that green spandex dude doesn't have any chakra in by any sense. This is where, well, a blonde-haired girl with palish skin and blue eyes kind of says, what about the other one with the mask and orange jumpsuit? Kind of feels like he has some. I actually can't tell. He seems to also have none chakra neither. I knew these Leaf Ninjas were so weak. This is where, well, she says they're so barbarian they even start fights between each other. This is where, well, when Rock Lee is rushing towards, well, Naruto, he changes from a happy smile underneath his mask to a cold, sadistic smile. Well, not even a smile, frown. This is where, well, when Rock Lee is coming close to him, actually trying to punch him in the face, Naruto grabs his fist in an instant, with only 2 fingers just blocking that shit. This is where when Neji and Tenten were watching this, Tenten says, whoa, he's strong. Neji winds his eyes, 2 fingers blocks Neji's punch. You see here, Neji usually has to dodge sometimes Neji, well, not Neji, Rock Lee's punches, and usually they're heavy, and of course, he knows that, but he doesn't care. But it kind of winds his eyes how Naruto is just easily blocking what's called Rock Lee's punch. This is where Rock Lee, oh wow, Tenten is like, what the? She also says at the same time. This is where other people are confused, but they're thinking that Rock Lee is just that weak. This is where Rock Lee, just right now, his face is just horrified. He didn't expect this person just to block his attack with two fingers. His index finger and his middle finger, like, done. Like, he almost did a fucking Aizen. This is where Naruto could have easily blocked it with one finger, but instead wanted to block it with two fingers. He could have fucking ended, what's it called, Rock Lee's career with just one finger. Like Aizen over here fucking ending, well, what's it called, Ichigo's fucking theme song. This is not, like, damn. I should also mention, before I go on, I am going to do a redo of what if Naruto was Aizen's reincarnation. Why? It's because people are so fucking dense. The reason why Naruto is nice is because that's how Aizen was in the beginning, you fucks. But no, you people are stupid half the damn time. Not the point. I'm also gonna do part, whatever part I have to do for what if Asta was the son of Aizen. But yeah, don't worry about it. Out those. Shit, I'm rambling on again. Let me go back into the what if, okay? But this is where, well, Naruto is kind of just like still just standing there. This is where, well, Rock Lee then just gets pushed back. This is where he lands back, kind of like stopping him with his like feet. And this is where Sasuke is seeing this and right now and angry. The fact that he tried to even fight against Rock Lee and how fast Rock Lee was at. Naruto on the other hand blocked him with two fingers. This is where Zayana and Sanship, who's right now Sanho's son, or mostly Zayana's twin brother and all that. Son, what's it called, head was just like, damn. Is Naruto ever this serious? He kind of asked Zayana. Zayana is quiet, very quiet, but her face is very red. This is where, well, she's also kind of saddened. The fact that Naruto actually seems to be taking this a little bit serious, not much. Naruto kind of looks at his fingers and still wants to act like the stupid, pretentious, what's it called, troll most of the time. Well, mostly just as troll like, that he kind of says, ow, my fingers, that hurt it. I shouldn't be blocking things with my fingers, shouldn't I? This is where, well, Cloud Ninja is like saying, see, he's an idiot and a weakling also. We'll see, someone say. This is where, well, Naruto says, well, I should probably get serious, shouldn't I? This is where Rock Lee, he gets on guard. This is where Naruto, he's walking, and then he accidentally trips. Ah! He smashes, well, he looked like he smashed his face into the ground. This is where people are kind of wondering if Naruto's mask is gonna fall. No, Naruto's mask didn't fail because you see here, Naruto actually caught himself before smashing to the ground. This is where, oh, it looked like he smashed to the ground, but really, it was just some stuff that he kind of imagined real fast, like stuff on the air to kind of look like it smashed his like face into the ground. But really, that didn't happen. This is where Naruto said, oops, sorry about that. Oh, well, I should probably get serious, shouldn't I? This is what, well, Rock Lee says, you should. My friend, what was her name again? Mr. Cho. Yeah, Mr. Cho. Why? Huh? This is where everyone is confused. And this is where Naruto says, oh, don't worry about it. There's nothing to absolute worry about. This is where, well, Rock Lee says, okay, then bring it on, Mr. Cho. This is where Naruto appears so fast. His just blinding speed appearing behind, well, Rock Lee. Right now, back kicking him. You know when Kizaru appears behind or like kind of like in front of someone, like kicks them and all that, like side kicks him? Yeah, that's what Naruto did, but this is where he appears behind him and side back kick him towards, well, the right. This is where, well, Rock Lee is like launched to a wall, and of course he smashes and craters into that wall. This is where people felt like the force of the kick. Like air actually, wind pressure appears. This is where some people almost got blown away. This is where Moe, who was the team of, what's it called? Someone kind of says, what the fuck? Ah! He didn't put chakra into his legs and actually got like he got pushed away. This is where Sasuke got pushed also away. Sai and Sasuke were winding their eyes. This is where, well, Sayana and Zanhe were just winding their eyes. Samui, Karu, winding their eyes. Amoe is right now on the ground and, oh, that guy has a very powerful wind pressure or something. What the hell was that? This is where Neji and Tenten wind their eyes. That was only Taijutsu. And Naruto appears so fast that barely Neji can react. And even Sasuke, when they both activate their dojutsus. This is where Naruto says, sorry about that. That must have been a little simple genjutsu that's effects, you know. You know how that works, right? Simple genjutsus are usually the best genjutsu, but yeah, don't worry about it. A team that was mostly from the Leaf Village kind of got also blasted away almost. This is where when Naruto was talking about genjutsu, one of them kind of like saw that that was not genjutsu at all. She's specialized in genjutsu. The reason why is because she's from the Kurama family. This is where her other two friends say, is that true? This is where one of the Kurama family girl says, hell no, that's not. He's complete bullshitting. But there's something odd about him. It looks like there's genjutsu around him. Wait, really? The other two say. This is where, the Kurama family girl says, yeah, of course. He's dangerous. His speed seems to be a little bit dangerous to actually focus on. This is where, one girl says, yeah, I couldn't actually seen his speed. It looked like he was a monster. But that mask, why is that so familiar? This is where all of them realize, holy shit, that's a troll dude. Wait, isn't that the troll kid that usually bullies the other villagers and doesn't care that much? Yep, Kurama girl kind of said. I should mention all this. The team is full of girls. Yeah, they're all from very powerful families. Well, one is from the Kurama family. The other two are from other families, but don't worry about it. This is where, Naruto says, well, that's pathetic. This is where, he said that quietly, but this is where he says, oh, I'm sorry there, buddy. This is where Rock Lee appears right now. But I just tried to punch at Naruto and tried to use what's it called, the leaf forbidden technique that he shouldn't be using. What's it called, leaf warping wind or whatever. I forgot what's called. This is where he grabs Naruto and lifts him up in the air and right now spinning to the ground in fast pace. This is where, he did kick Naruto and Naruto's mask didn't break even though Rock Lee did hit it hard. This is where, it kind of did leave a little broken like crack. And this is where when Naruto was lifted up in the air, he's being thrown down in high speed. And this is where when Might Guy sees it, he says, Rock Lee! This is where both Tenten and Neji notice Might Guy. But this is where before Might Guy can actually do something, Naruto in his was to come. Well, not in front of his mask. We go into Naruto's face. Naruto seems to have a darker color blue. Like if he seems to be pissed. This is where, when Naruto was about to smash down to the ground, Naruto, he decides to change the ground itself with just a wave of spikes. This is where, if Rock Lee does what the car is trying to hit him, this is where, they are both going to get stabbed. This is where everyone winds their eyes. This is where, Rock Lee winds his eyes. This is where my guy says, what the? But this is where, before anything else happens, the spikes launches up in high speeds. Mostly, it seems to only target, Rock Lee. Rock Lee kind of jumps off, but of course, his, bandages does get, cut off. And of course, this is where Naruto is set free, lands down the ground, and then sees, Rock Lee's still up in the air. Of course, he hasn't landed down to the ground. This is where Naruto, he kind of gets all the swords together when they all fly towards him. Right now, combining all the swords into just one sword. And this is where he says, lightning style. Lightning divine / murder. This is where, he sent a very powerful lightning slash straight towards Rock Lee. Rock Lee whined his eyes. This is where Rock Lee did get a huge gash through his, chest. A slash from his, shoulder towards his stomach. This is where, Naruto seems to be really pissed. And of course, dark blue started leaking off from his, eye holes of his troll mask. But this is where he stopped to just calm himself. This is where everyone widened their eyes. The power of Naruto, what he did. And somehow we was more interested in the fact that lightning was so powerful, so potent at the same time. This is why, Naruto transformed the sword out of nothing, while it just kind of dissipates the sword and just walks with his team. This is where, Naruto's kind of looking at his mask while he's feeling it, and seeing that's kind of broken. This is where he kind of imagining, this kind of glue and all that, and starts kind of repairing it. But it's really not glue. It's called repair cream. Yes, Naruto created this, just to repair his mask. It actually just repair it, getting rid of the crack. This is where, they get towards the, exam, but this is where, Sasuke realizes that he is below Naruto. Naruto was laughing at him when Naruto did that one genjutsu just to fuck with Sasuke's mind. Just so he can absolutely destroy Sasuke's mind. You see here, Naruto is just, even though he is trying to cope with him just trolling everyone thanks to his trauma and all, he also wants to see people suffer with his trolls. He doesn't want to do any good. He just wants to see them suffer. If he suffer, then so does other people should suffer. Rock Lee, on the other hand, pissed him off the fact that kick did break his, did a tiny crack into his mask. And that's why he was pissed. This where, well, Zayana and Sanhei were kind of quiet when they were walking along Naruto. And Naruto was just putting that cream in. Of course, he just healed the mask, but yeah. This is where, well, Naruto was kind of grumbling to himself. And of course, how pissed he was, but yeah. Of course, this is where, well, we go into, well, the tuning room and all that, the tuning exam room. Mostly the written room. This is where, well, when everyone is there, of course, this is where Naruto's team kind of gets in, and of course, this is where, well, a bunch of people sends bloodlust towards Naruto, and even the others, mostly his other two teammates. This is where Naruto was already in an extreme amount of piss, and just feeling this, nobody's bloodlust, just a shitty amount of bloodlust. He accidentally sensed the Kyuubi's bloodlust in just anger, in a fit of fucking rage. Just like purplish bloodlust appeared because it's also his own bloodlust with the Kyuubi's bloodlust. And everyone freezes, even his two teammates. This is where, well, Naruto was already pissed enough. This is where Gaara, who was actually seeing this with dead eyes, kind of felt the bloodlust and froze also. Orochimaru that was in this room froze in an instant. These were some of the tuning exam instructors, well not exam instructors, mostly some of the disguised tunings that were in there froze thanks to Naruto's just pure amount of fuck with me and I will murder you. This is where, well, Naruto right now out of thin air creates multiple bombs and strap it upon everyone, mostly puts them on their heads. Naruto, who says this in such a creepy voice and still being pissed, saying, move one or move at all. Move even a little bit. Those bombs will explode and kill you in an instant. This is where Naruto was already pissed. He puts on everyone except his teammates. Except for the people who were coming in. This is where when other people kind of went in, they saw bombs strap put on mostly these round bombs that right now look to be lit, but seems to just be going off in a slow pace. Everyone is confused. This is where when Abiki shows up, Naruto's right now just like not caring. He sat down next to someone, but he doesn't care who it was. This is where, well, this white-haired girl was actually confused because, well, she had a bomb in her head, and this is where, well, she was actually thinking on how to get rid of this. She knows that this exploder should kill what's it called the boy that actually made the bombs in the first place. This is where, well, she narrowed her silverlish slick eyes at Naruto. This is where, well, Naruto just looks at her with an expression of what the fuck you looking at. This is where, well, she can't really tell, but she's just thinking that that's what he's doing. Because even though you cannot see his eyes, his face, his nose, or anything, you cannot see anything. You can see, what's it called? The genjutsu of his hair color and his, what's it called, jacket color and all them other things. And some people are confused. A person with a fucking ugly ass jacket color that's orange is scary as hell to them. This is where, everyone is kind of just there frozen. Of course, this is where Abiki says, what are you all doing? Oh, so why do you all have bombs in your head? This is where all of them cannot move. But this is where, well, Orochimaru, he did manage to kind of like move very fast enough, grab the bomb. And of course, this is where, well, the bomb doesn't ignite, which confused him. This is where everyone does kind of grab their bombs and realize they're not igniting. They're not going any faster than the amount of pace. This is where all of them realize that Naruto just trolled them. Naruto started bursting into laughter tears. Just the fact that he just trolled everyone. This is where everyone just realized that this motherfucker's crazy. Orochimaru says, "What is this? I see, so it must be a fake bomb or something." This is where the bomb himself, that one bomb that he was holding for so long, exploded in his face. Right now, removing some of the skin that he had on his face. Because he kind of put it up closer just to kind of know what it is if it's not an actual bomb. He shook it and it exploded in his face. Naruto, those bombs are actually real, but the way he made them was the fact that it only explodes onto snake bastards. This is where Shiroi was so scared to actually grabbing hers because the girl next, mostly Naruto, the girl next to him, is what's called a girl that can actually use snakes. When she grabs hers and shakes it, she actually puts it away just so it doesn't explode because she wants to see why it exploded on Orochimaru only. And this is where, well, when the smoke of Orochimaru's face is revealed, Biki says, "Orochimaru!" This is where everyone winds their eyes. This is where Naruto's laughing with tears rolling down his eyes. This is where Shirai is kind of seeing if it explodes on her face, but it doesn't. Even though she's not really even human, she's actually confused. This is where everyone says, "Why the hell are you doing that? Don't you see it's Orochimaru? Throw the bombs at him." This is where Orochimaru says, "Throw them and I kill you all. Uchiha!" He looks at Sasuke, and Sasuke is like frozen in fear. Everyone's frozen in fear. This is where Biki is saying, "Damn, there's too damn many Genins here." And there's the Sani. Naruto is right now in his chair, dying in laughter, not caring about the fact that there's a Sani here. For the love of sake, God. This is where Orochimaru says, "I'm gonna kill you, you brat." Naruto is laughing still, saying, "I can't really believe that I'll fall for a Sani like you." Naruto, he jumped off his chair, backflips behind Orochimaru, and fucking has his legs stomp onto Orochimaru in high speeds, because he was doing that all in very high speeds, and smashing him to the table and into the ground. Of course, the table's broken now, and Orochimaru just ate a full mouth of fucking table, but yeah. This is what Orochimaru, he spits it out and says, "Why you bastard, I should kill you." He swings, and turns around his body with a car, more than just a normal human body, because he is a snake and he's a slither. He turns around with the Kizunaki blade and trying to cut Naruto. Naruto sees the blade and kind of just dodges it, saying, "What's so wrong there, Orochimaru? Is there something wrong about your face? Man, you look really fucking ugly. I heard about stories about how you're super fucking creepy, ugly, and other things, and go after young boys. But you see, here, you probably wouldn't like me, since I am a demon, and not a boy. So, that doesn't really count as what's it called, your freaking preference, or whatever. You might go after the Uchiha, because I know that Uchiha's gay or whatever." Sasuke is right now frozen in fear and isn't getting angry against what Naruto remarks. This is where, Orochimaru says, "I'm not gay. Just die for me, you brat." Naruto jumps away, and this is where Naruto's jump, hopping onto tables and dodging. This is where he gets to Gaara's table, and Gaara is still frozen. But of course, he's frozen from Naruto's fear. Well, mostly Naruto's what's called bloodlust in the beginning. This is where Shikaku froze and can't move. He hasn't even told Gaara to move. This is where Gaara was about to get hit in the face with the Kizunaki blade until the sand finally reacted and tried to crush Orochimaru. Naruto, who's right now on top of Gaara's desk, in which the sand is trying to avoid, Naruto says, "Hey buddy, why are you avoiding me?" "Aw, bruh, I haven't really even done one thing to you yet, Shikaku. It's very rude of you to ignore me." Shikaku, who's right now inside, is telling Gaara to ignore him. He's too dangerous. More than the what's called Sani. That's why Naruto's like, "Aw, ignoring me like that's very rude. But whatever. I'll let you kill him." This is where, Orochimaru saying, "Damn it, the one tails and that nine-tailed brat are working together. So that's Naruto. Well, I should get rid of that fucking mask and that head of his. This is where Orochimaru dodges the sand attack and right now rushes towards Naruto, who Naruto's sitting on the table, not carrying that much. This is where when Orochimaru is so close to Naruto's face, right now swings his like Kusanagi blade in front of him. And of course, it hits Naruto, but really it hits his mask. He kind of swings it kind of what's called, vertical and not horizontal, vertical. This is where when it hits Naruto's mask, it fully cuts and slashes down. Right now, Naruto's mask is cut into 2 pieces. Right now, flying pieces away. This is where when both of these slash parts of the mask kind of flies away. This is where, Orochimaru says, finally, I got rid of that stupid looking mask. This is where, everyone froze for a second. Even Abiki, even Orochimaru. Gaara froze. Because all they see is a black void. Naruto, black void. Because of the Genjutsu. This is where one girl realizes it's a Genjutsu. The Kurama girl. This is where she's trying to do hand sign for release. But this is where Naruto did it faster. This is where Naruto's true color is shown now. But Naruto doesn't seem to have a very smiley face. Or very bright eyes of laughter. Or anything. He's not even smiling or kind of like having a happy face. He's frowning, but with this evil, sinister, murderous glare in his eyes. His eyes are nothing but a color of deep blue sea, sapphire color. This is where, Naruto, his Genjutsu around his face dissipates, showing his true face and all that, mostly his 3 whisker marks and all that, but his hair changes from blonde to black, from pure jet black and all that. And of course, this is where, his clothing changes from orange to just purely black. This is where, Naruto says, I'm going to fucking kill you, you fuck. This is where Orochimaru, he jumps away because, that's what's called saying I'm gonna fucking kill you with such an emotional and murderous killing intent. Now, of course, Naruto's eyes are right now emitting this bluish mist from his eyes. This is where Orochimaru says, you have very interesting eyes. Maybe I should take care. This is where, before he even gets to say anything, Naruto appears with the Tanto, blocking it, slashing out with the Orochimaru. But this is where Orochimaru blocks it with his own Kusanagi blade. But realize one thing, his Kusanagi blade is actually being cut. It's being cut thanks to lightning just erupting from the Kusanagi blade. The, not Kusanagi blade, mostly the Tanto that Naruto has. Lightning is erupting from it, and it's right now transforming its blade into nothing but purely fucking lightning. This is where, it's cutting through the blade even though it's uncuttable. And this is where Orochimaru winds his eyes. This is where Orochimaru dodges and jumps away in high speed, but this is where Naruto appears with also high speeds. This is where Naruto, he right now made, some of the tables transform into blades himself. This is where, Naruto says, die! He's sending 20 blades per each table that he actually created from the tables and all that. And these blades are actually just made out of, metal, of course. Just like iron and all that. He can create out of existing materials, he can create it out of those. Or he can create out of thin air, but mostly that contains with chakra, but he has large amounts of it. This is where, they're launching straight at Orochimaru, and Orochimaru is trying to dodge, but this is where Naruto pulls out a handgun. He created out of thin air. And right now, right next to Orochimaru's head. This is where, he kind of, pulls the trigger and, of course, blows Orochimaru's head, mostly his brains apart. This is where everyone winds their eyes. And this is where Naruto, he's not done there. This is where, Naruto can see that Orochimaru is trying to regen, but slowly regenerating even though Orochimaru is not fully dead. Naruto, he appears below him and fucking kicks him to the roof in high speeds, launching his ass in the sky. And this is where, Naruto says, lightning lightning style, God Wrath, Zeus Striker. This is where, a giant thunderbolt appears, just crackling around the whole village. This white lightning just shooting through multiple clouds, and of course, just in high speed. This is where, Naruto appears up in the air again, and this is where, this time it's just a clone that Naruto made, and this is where the clone Naruto kind of like kick Orochimaru near the, what's it called, near to the Death Force, and this is where the lightning finally strikes down from the heavens himself. Right now, rushing in high speeds, and Orochimaru just managed to regen at that point because his brains hadn't fully been blown out. That's mostly a good chunk of it. But this is where what he sees is nothing but pure death. This is where a good chunk of the Death Force was wiped out from the face of the planet. This is where multiple animals run away from the light, right now being scared. Anko is in the forest, but this is where she sees Orochimaru and saw the lightning strike, and she had to dodge the lightning strike. This is where, a huge radius of what they call the good chunk of the Death Forest was just gone. This is where, Naruto, who's right now just breathing out really hard, and of course seems to like have like frost coming out from his mouth because he's breathing out really hard. He's going, you fucking bastard. I'm going to murder you. I'm going to murder every fucking single person that aligns with your stupid fucking village. And I don't give a shit in what they are or not. And when I find them, I'm going to rip them fucking apart, torture them into nothing but fucking dead brain idiot moron who doesn't know anything about fucking anything. Naruto's just extremely pissed and he's cussing. And of course, Naruto seems to be also very sharp. They're not really like normal teeth and all that. They're sharp, and Naruto just kind of like getting angry. And this is where Naruto is showing off his teeth. This is where Naruto's like, when I find those insolent little bastard fuckers, I'm going to rip them into new fucking parts. And then I'm not. This is where, he realized something. He kind of looks at Orochimaru's chakra, and then looks towards the sound trio, Shiroi, and even, Kabuto. This is where all of them kind of quiet, because when Naruto turns his eyes, mostly his gaze towards him, mostly towards the crowd, but everyone thought that they're scared now because Naruto might have gone insane. But this is where Naruto appears right in front of Kabuto, grabbing him from the face and smashing him to the ground. He's right. Kabuto's winding his eyes. He didn't expect Naruto to find him in an instant. Naruto is having this murderous glare from his eyes. I'm going to rip you into two. Until you tell me where the little shit of the other part of, Orochimaru's plan was. That's what, Kabuto wanted to save his skin. So, of course, he says that the Sound Trio and Shiroi are part of, mostly Orochimaru's kind of village, mostly the Sound Village, and also what's called even Shiroi's teammates. This is where, Kabuto thinks that Naruto won't kill him because that's a part of the village and might need him for information. Naruto barbecues him with fire, cremation blue flames of hell, right now barbecuing his ass, killing, Kabuto. This is where when Naruto looks at the Sound Trio, all of them wind their eyes. This is where one of them tries to use his gauntlet, the other one tries to use sound cutting waves, and one of them tries to use Genjutsu. All of it was just, I should say, all their, amusement screams were coming from the fact that they were burning, being shot with wind blades, that one of them actually got cut into a million pieces. Mostly the dude who tried to use his wind attack. One of them tried to use sound, like a sound frequency, to hurt Naruto's ear, but this is where his ears were hurt more than Naruto's. And this is where when Kim tries to use her attack against Naruto puts her in the Genjutsu, endless of pain. Right now, Naruto kind of made a trap magic that, not trap magic, it's similar to Zora's magic, where if any attack tried to hit him, it goes backwards. Well, the problem is, he made a chakra trap, trap ability, that it's like a circle, that actually when any type of chakra attacks hit it, it comes back, but 2 times more deadlier. This is where all of them are right now, just crying out in pain, wanting to die. But this is where Naruto says, you should have put a little bit more force. That would have probably killed you. But instead, I'm just going to let you die slowly. This is where Naruto smiling with his evil ass grin. This is where Naruto looks at Shodoi. Shodoi gets ready and says, "Okay, shit, this is gonna be bad." Her other two teammates already dipped on her because, well, they are not trying to die, even though they're from the Sound Village, and they're really no one to be important. So of course, this is where Shodoi, she tries to fight Naruto, but this is where Naruto disappears, and this is where she hears the screams of her teammates being just cut down with blades. This is where Naruto appears right in front of Shodoi. This is where Naruto grabs her from the neck and says, "Why shouldn't I fucking kill you, you fucking bitch?" This is where, Shodoi went in her eyes. She was actually going to die. She couldn't even become the White Snake Sage, the next heir. She was about to die. This is where, Sayana appears kind of grabbing Naruto and says, "Naruto, please stop. Please." She's trying to use her Kage Genkai to calm Naruto down. It's working, but it's a little bit not working at the same time. Naruto's like, he then passes out. From all the just anger, it did kind of made him have a stroke. Well, mostly his blood pressure was kind of going a little too high, so of course it kind of made him kind of have a stroke, and of course he passes out. That's why, he falls down, and of course we're saying like, Naruto. That's where, the tuning exams were pre-posed for the fact that, Orochimaru was dead, and some of the Sound Ninjas were also dead. The fact that Naruto fucking murked them in an instant, and Naruto's true identity was shown. But of course, multiple villagers were scared of him now more than ever. Well, not shown, mostly it was hidden. Mostly Naruto's genjutsu was actually put back thanks to a girl who was named Kurama. Well, her name was Rin Kurama. She mostly did this so, Naruto wouldn't come back and try to kill the Leaf Village for ever seeing his face. Sayana told Rin Kurama to, thanks and all that, and yeah. Sayana was always next to Naruto by his side for about 2 days, until Naruto woke up. Of course, he didn't have his mask, but mostly his face was black. But yeah. Of course, where everyone was scared shitless because if Naruto put him back onto the tuning exam, none of them are ever gonna survive, especially Gaara. Gaara said, "Fuck that, fuck this, fuck this, fuck that, fuck this, and fuck that." Gaara sat away. Very, very, he didn't sat away. He kind of got his shit and walked out of the village and camped somewhere else that is not next to the village. This is where Kankuro and Tomaru actually sees how Gaara's scared and sees that Gaara's thinking very fucking logically. This is where, everyone else from the, Konoha 12 are actually shocked. They're extremely shocked from the fact that, Naruto has this much power and he can go fuck up anyone. This is where, Sasuke is scared shitless. He felt the power of Orochimaru, but then felt Naruto's own power. They're just outrivals anyone. Yeah, Naruto's that fucking overpowered, but yeah. But we go into, the tuning exams. Naruto is not put back on the tuning exam, seeing how powerful he is, and he wiped out a good chunk of, the Death Forest. The amount of radius that he actually did was bigger than the Biju Bomb itself from Kurama's Biju Bomb. Yeah, Naruto is pretty damn broken right now. That's just because he was pissed. He created another troll mask from what's called out of thin air because of his abilities. Of course, when he was doing it, his whole body was hurting because he was kind of, overusing his abilities, and did overuse his abilities. Now I should mention, why did Naruto have higher elements than normal? Well, the reason why is because with his eyes, his all-knowing eyes, not all-seeing eyes, all-knowing eyes, he realized that he can actually use higher flames, higher lightning, and higher other types of elements. But yeah, that's where, Naruto, he then was put back in the tuning exam. No, that wasn't the case. Instead, Team 13 wasn't even put in the whole tuning exams. Instead, they were actually taken out and just went into the preliminary rounds, or even final rounds. Whatever happens, but yeah. But of course, everyone gets to the what's it called? Well, not everyone. Some people get to the what's it called preliminary rounds. But this is where I'm actually gonna leave it off for part 4 of What If Naruto had a very powerful ability. But yeah, have a nice potato day, potato night, potato seed, potato, and good night, potato.